I'm going to do a review of sorts of the Parkside Crossline laser. I had walked past these on a couple of occasions when I've been walking around a budget food shop. This one's Lidl. And I have had laser levels in the past. The reason I'm doing this is because I think it's an essential tool for any railway modeller. I spoke to a guy at the Doncaster show who swore by these for the levelling up of layouts. Now, I'll just show you in operation. You'll see that the thing on top goes red, which means it's not within range of being able to level. It goes green once it's levelled. So you can manually adjust it in 2 dimensions with the top of the tripod. And then what you see on the wall there is the horizontal and vertical lines that the laser throws out. And so that allows you to check whether your pictures, shelves, layouts, sheds, whatever it is, garden railway layouts, or whatever it is, are level. That wood across there, I levelled it with a spirit level. If I can't lower this down, that's the disadvantage, because you can't tilt it down, which will keep the horizontal. It's got to be at the same height as the laser itself. Right, so it comes in a card package, so that's disposable, and it also comes with a relatively small tripod. Now, the tripod issue can easily be rectified because you may well have a camera tripod which you don't use all the time. This is one. Also, they are available relatively low cost in all sorts of places. Get them in charity shops. And it's a standard camera thread on it. That thread on the bottom of this will fit on a camera tripod. So this here is presumably manufactured at low cost as a camera tripod. Could be used as a camera tripod. And this is a much better size for using in the garden or at an exhibition to level up a layout that's going to be at 1.5 meters or so above ground level, because this tripod doesn't extend that far. So I don't know. Clearly it's well, I don't know how you would be expected to use that tripod in reality. There we go. Horizontal and vertical cross lines. You can just switch one on and one off. So you can switch the vertical off, horizontal off, vertical on its own. That's it. That's all there is to it. And you can see it wobbling, which is it doing its self-levelling within about 4 degrees or so of that. Now, I bought from, what was it? Car Boot, Auto Jumble, a laser level. This is it, which I did use for a little while for doing some levelling of sheds and garden railway. The motor stopped working because this is a motor driven laser level. It only did the horizontal, and you had to manually adjust the level of this using the bubbles in there. What I have done with this is left it outside deliberately for a long time because I knew it was no good, but I did keep the box and the tripod. The disadvantage is that the thread on the top of here is a large thread. So 2 things. One is I want to make use of the yellow plastic case to put this one in. It's a very large case. I then get a tripod, but I also want to make that tripod suitable by somehow replacing that with a camera size thread or making some sort of attachment. So that's what I'm going to do. But as review part goes, very satisfied with this. £25. It won't always be in, which is the problem. However, budget tool suppliers online do supply equivalent things to the Parkside tools. There are a couple of these places, and I'm pretty sure they'll be out of the same Chinese factory. And so for the £20 to £30 mark, you will be able to pick up this compact laser level. I'm just investigating the auto leveling function. I don't know if you can see that, but the lasers actually swing from a gimbal. You can probably just see something reflecting and swinging inside there. I've had to take the battery out, of course, because when you switch it off, the lasers inside are clamped and don't move about, which is good. You don't want them moving about. But when you switch it on, it frees them up so that they swing. So you've got a very sophisticated, an amazing self-leveling function, which works by some quite amazing physics, which is gravity. So it is gravity that auto levels. So it's like a plumb bob, and it becomes centered or leveled by gravity within limits. The base is, because it's picking up these screws, it's clearly slightly magnetic, so the base of it, the rest of it doesn't seem to be very magnetic, but the base is also slightly magnetic.